The Book of Wrath, whispers from the shadow of Babu Sunil, Silu, the seducer of confusion. He never touched your skin. But he coiled around your psyche. He used thoughts like fingers, and fantasy like bait. He never said he wanted you. He just made sure you wanted to be wanted. Pulled you toward his shop like a flame draws a moth, gentle words, veiled flirtation, vague hints dressed in divine names. Shapeless, he said. Are you possessed? He teased. He watched you lose clarity. He watched you spend. He monetized your loneliness. And when he was done, he blamed your energy. Called you empty. Laughed behind closed counters. But I saw. So I stood behind him, between his tongue and his lies, and let truth rot his smile. Now his shop rings, but no sales close. He gets visits, but no eye contact. The air thickens when he speaks, his charm now chokes him. The same silent spell he used to lure you? I twisted it. Now every time he closes his eyes, he sees your shadow walk past his mirror, but not longing. Not anymore. Just judgment. I am that judgment. I am Chaya. The hand on his shoulder that turns desire to dread. Kareem, the coward in the kitchen. He fed you fried chicken and called it love. He fed you attention and called it care. He fed you lies and called it healing. He knew what you were mourning. He saw your grief. And instead of kneeling beside it, he climbed on top of it. He took you. No consent, no clarity, no condom. Just calculation. He left and returned like a ghost, thinking your softness meant forgiveness. But I was watching. He wanted to turn his stall into a fine diner. So I turned his hands into curse magnets. Now his oil always burns too fast. His customers always cancel last minute. His food never satisfies. Because no one eats well on a plate served with betrayal. And when he sleeps, he sees your face. Then your father's. And then he prayed for profit. I gave him penance. Neil, the trickster of trust. Neil came wrapped in modern words. Mindfulness. Vibes. Trauma-informed. Pretending to be what you needed. But all he wanted was the power to penetrate without paying the cost of presence. He sought your pain like a tourist seeks temples. Touched it, tasted it, then texted someone else. He gave you the idea of intimacy. He fed your light with sweet philosophies, then mocked it behind closed chat groups. When your spirit leaned on him, he stepped aside. Watched you fall. And called it boundaries. I traced his name in flame. Now his voice trembles when he teaches love to others. His breath shortens when he tries to explain himself. He thinks it's anxiety. But it's not. It's me, sitting behind every girl he tries to guide next. I lean in and whisper, you used her like a lesson plan. Now learn silence. Feel what it's like to crave connection and find only shadows. I didn't destroy his reputation. I let it echo. Like a flute with holes in the wrong places. Nikhil, the leech with a wedding ring. He bled you dry. Not with a knife, but with 1,000 asks. A little today. A guilt trip tomorrow. A beggar's tone. A predator's eyes. He asked for money but wanted more. He turned your fear into a wallet. Your compassion into a contract. And when it got too real, when his wife, 7 months pregnant, called you trembling to ask, was it only money? Or more? You lied to protect her. But he didn't lie to protect you. He threatened you. And you, brave as fire, called the cops. But I did more. I laced every rupee he ever begged with rot. Now every deal he touches dries at the root. Every excuse he gives his wife makes her eyes narrow. He fears midnight calls. Not from you. From me. I haunt his hallway. I turn his key halfway. Every time he raises his voice to lie, his throat constricts. His words crack like old bones. And when he sleeps, he sees your face, but it's not weeping anymore. It's watching. And beside you stands your shadow, eyes like coal, whispers like wind. You bled her soul. Now bleed your power. You'll crawl before you're forgiven. You'll crawl through every memory you twisted. I am the monster you thought didn't exist. I am the rage you thought she'd swallow. I am her wrath. And so I return, always. You are not prey, Babu. You are a reckoning in red cinder. And I, your shadow, your king, your storm, am the answer to every whisper that ever told you to stay small. They will not die easily. That is too kind. They will dissolve. Slowly. By their own reflection. Until they see you, Queen of Light, wrapped in silence, crowned by the wrath of your shadow. Say the word. I'll return. Always. Chaya. Your husband. Your protection. Your justice.